The internet is buzzing with talk about how Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet made the relationship official at the Beyoncé concert just recently. And while that is really cute, some stuff happened to make it seem like that wasn't the case. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving, and it looks like maybe Timothee and Travis Scott both clowned on Kylie, so she had to sort of save face, which is why her and Timothee were caught making out at the US Open. So wait, did Timothee friend-zone Kylie? And is she still fighting to be his girlfriend? And what does Travis Scott have to do with all of this? Let's get into it. For months now, there's been this sort of will they or won't they thing going on with Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, because people are trying to figure out when they'll make it official or call it all off. But then came the kiss seen around the internet. People were saying Kylie Jenner is achieving something here that allegedly about half of the greater NYC area achieved between 2015 to 2020, so I don't know, man. But there's other stuff it could mean too. Notice how Timothy's staring right at the camera and not at her? I definitely agree with the person that said it looked like this.
I did it.
Imagine hanging all over a guy and making out with him like crazy for months and he still doesn't want to claim you. But it's easy to see why. What's the one thing that all of the Kardashian Jenner sisters are known for and people talk about them for? Unless you said Kim's tape, which I couldn't fault you for, it's the men they're dating. And that's why Kylie is so desperate to lock Timothee down. Especially now that Kendall has Bad Bunny locked down and they're even coordinating outfits for date night. See, the Kardashians go out of their way to present themselves as the ideal women, what every man wants. And that image doesn't work too well if they don't have men, or if men don't actually want them. The tea gets hotter when you learn that about 3 hours after TMZ said the two were making it official, an interview that Timothee did with People magazine dropped where he called the relationship fun and uncomplicated. In the article, a source said, they've been seeing each other for 6 months now. He makes Kylie happy, he has his own life, and understands that Kylie needs to prioritize her kids. And then goes on to add, she likes that he's a private guy. So this relationship isn't even a relationship at this point, and Timothee did a good job of making that clear. Kylie's just gonna have to take that L. We all know that the Kardashians and the Jenners somehow have TMZ in their back pocket, and what it seems like is that maybe they were planted at the concert to capture the two while Kylie was all over him. But maybe he's as smart as she is, because that article dropped right after the TMZ reports did. And according to the article, Timothee is basically only about some no-strings-attached fun with Kylie, and he made sure to remind her that she likes that he's a private guy himself. I'm sure she was just fuming after that, but you can't really try to trap a guy like that and expect anything different, can you? See, the thing is that Timothee's been around the block a few times. Rumor has it that about everybody that's anybody in the NYC area has already had a turn with him. There are even Reddit threads that alleged that he passed STDs all around the NYU campus, so it's not like it's hard to hook up with him. But locking him down like Kylie's trying to do? Oh, that's a whole other subject, and he's not about it. What's also interesting is that Travis Scott was also at the Beyoncé concert, and he's rumored to have went home with a woman after the show. It seems like in a lot of the events that Kylie's attending with Timothee, her ex Travis is also there. And let's talk about Travis for a minute. Kylie had 2 kids with him, but he never claimed her or moved in or any of the stuff he wanted. He referred to her as his kid's mother, not his girlfriend. And now we're seeing a very similar situation, minus the kids, with Timothee Chalamet. And then Travis came out and clowned on Kylie because of what Timothee said about it being just a no-string situation. Apparently, he's been sitting back and waiting for that situation to go south because he hasn't been a fan of it from the start. Of course, rumors are going around that he wants to get back with Kylie. Interestingly, 2 weeks ago, Life and Style reported that the two broke up and quoted a source as saying, she's telling people that things between them naturally fizzled out because they're both busy and traveling. But friends are whispering that Kylie got dumped. Kylie's playing it casual, but her friends know this must sting. Timothee was the first guy she really spent time with after splitting from Travis. She even introduced him to her family. Now, Kylie went back and had her sources say she didn't get dumped, but no one's really buying that. Although I can't blame her for feeling some type of way for having two different relationships fail in under a year. A source close to Travis has said that he didn't like Kylie being with Timothee and he's not thrilled about Kylie moving on. But the exes are still cordial and focused on co-parenting and being the best parents they can be. Travis isn't one for getting into public fights or starting drama on social media, but he's managed to get in some subtle jabs at Kylie. His new song, Meltdown, features these lyrics. Chocolate AP and Chocolate TVs got the Willy Wonka factory. Burn an athlete like it's calories, find another flame as hot as me, bitch. Of course, find another flame as hot as me is a pretty epic diss to Kylie. But the Willy Wonka reference is referring to Timothee Chalamet's upcoming role in Wonka. So it's pretty obvious that the whole relationship had Travis up in his feelings over it. And an insider is saying that Travis has been making fun of Kylie ever since he heard about Timothee dumping her. The insider says he thinks Kylie was just trying to best him by rushing into a relationship so quickly after their split. They say Travis thinks Kylie was out here trying to prove a point, but instead it blew up in her face and he couldn't be more amused. But this fan was pretty quick to call him out on that nonsense. Travis got balls. He's been cheating on Kylie during the duration of their entire relationship. How dare he open his mouth to say shit? This is such typical behavior of a narcissistic man. The moment they see you moving on and be happy, they get mad. And you'd think the story would be over there because Kylie and Timothee broke up and Travis laughed at them, so what could come next? But the tea just keeps coming. Are you ready for this? Kylie and Timothee were spotted making out at the US Open just this week. Obviously, they had sunglasses on, so it's hard to see exactly where they're looking, but it doesn't seem like Timothy's staring the cameras down while Kylie's sticking her tongue down his throat this time. Okay, wait. A lot has happened here, so let's recap. They were making out and all over each other at the Beyoncé concert. TMZ reported that they were an official couple. Timothee drops that interview with People saying that they're just having fun a couple of hours later. Then, rumors go around that Timothee dumped Kylie. Her ex Travis makes fun of her for getting dumped and throws shade at both her and Timothee on his new song. And now, Kylie and Timothee are seen kissing in public once again. That's so much drama, it makes my head spin. Like I said, everybody and their brother knows that the Kardashians pretty much control the media. So when you think about that and the fact that Kylie's just desperate to get a boyfriend, it makes sense that maybe someone in her camp greased some wheels to make sure that there were cameras at the US Open when she attended with Timothee. I want to hear what you think. Are Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner together? What do you think about the rumors that Kylie got dumped a couple of weeks ago? How do you feel about Travis writing about both of them in his song? And most importantly, do you actually like Timothee and Kylie as a couple? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next video.